Welcome to the Interested and Interesting Person Project. Let's talk about the journey. It's the journey, not the destination. Relax, take it easy, and float downstream.
Wait, how does all of this help me?
Sometimes we enter a class and we'd like it to be over, like the same day. The writing classes that help us get into our required college level writing class are never ones that can be rushed through. This video reminds us to take our time, to enjoy the journey. Good, because I'd like to forget the destination! I know, but becoming better writers isn't something that can happen overnight. It's a slow process of reading the writing of other people, responding to it, and getting to know ourselves.
Is this more about finding what I love again?
I didn't say it that time. But yes, finding what you love helps us to focus on the journey as opposed to the destination. You know, we all take these classes so that we can get a grade, so that we can get done. And sometimes we lose sight of the fact that we're developing a skill that will last us for our entire lives. I was a classically unwilling freshman in college. Are you trying to say that I'm unwilling? Nope. If you're happy to be here, I'm happy that you're happy to be here. But I know that my onboarding at college was not easy, and it was the best decision that I ever made. But I didn't come easily. Let's say that I was pulled kicking and screaming. And also, my first writing teacher in college was an absolute train wreck. No, seriously, I hated her. And I realized that to get through that class, I was going to have to develop this it's the journey, not the destination mindset, or she was going to make me crazy. And how did she go afoul of me? Well, oh my gosh, she didn't recognize how brilliant I was. Please hold the applause. No, she gave me a D on my first paper. I had put my heart and soul into it. And this is in a time when they did not have computers. I typed that bad boy out like 2-3 times. This is what you did. Forget it. Just be thankful for where you are today. In that class, we had to write 7 5-page papers. And I got a D on the first one, and I did want an A in that class. The first paper was a narrative, and I thought, I'll write super descriptively about the failed suicide attempt of a family member. And I got a big fat D for doing that. I tried to visit her office hour to discuss it. That was going to be a no-go. She did not want to talk to me. College-level writing teachers are much better about actually speaking to the people who come to their office hours. So go to office hours and they're going to talk to you. But back then, this was like 1984. And if you know anything about 1984, it sucked. So how could I focus on the journey and not the destination in a situation where my teacher was literally in opposition to me and what I wanted to write about? So it was too intense. It was clearly I had gone too far. I am like that, and I still am. But what did I do to sort of focus on that journey? I thought about something else that I loved to do anyway, and I was a huge rock climber. I know, tough to believe now, but true. I was. And I wrote 6 papers in that class, all about rock climbing. I got A's on all of them. I just hung in there. And whatever assignment that she threw at me, I found a way to write it about rock climbing, which I loved. If I had to take that class again today, I wouldn't be able to write about rock climbing because I'm not fit for it. But I am fit for these typewriters I'm sort of obsessed with, so I would probably find a way to write about typewriters. I also like Dungeons and Dragons, and I might write about that. What I'm trying to say is that you're in charge of your journey through the classes that lead up to, through, and beyond your required college level writing class. So remember, you're in charge, or in the language of nerds everywhere, you're the dungeon master. Enjoy the journey. The Interested and Interesting Person Project is brought to you by Chris Risley. That's me.